I am here in the village of Be'eri, right on the border with the Gaza Strip. It is exactly where the terrorists from Gaza came to carry out a massacre. Indeed, a barbaric massacre. People who have lived here for decades, many of whom I would call peace activists. Many of these people were murdered. There's a house next to me. I was just inside, and the whole family has been murdered. Israel, as I've been experiencing these past few days since I've been here, is going through an extraordinary trauma. Israel is in a deep depression. Be'eri. 2 years after the devastating attack by Palestinians from Gaza. Yarden Zemach is born and raised in Be'eri. His entire family lives there at the time of the attack.
My parents, they also live here. They live in the other side of the kibbutz, the eastern side of the kibbutz, so it took a little bit longer for the terrorists to get into their neighborhoods. So we are 5 siblings in my family. All of them were here except for me.
The terrorists break into Yarden's parents' house. His parents barricade themselves into the safe room.
So this is the safe room. This is where my parents were hiding. And they actually managed to lock the door like that. And in order to, this is not locked, so in order to keep it locked, they had to take the hiking pole. It's actually over here, this one. And to put it like this, and then lock it together. So they tied it together somehow, like this probably. And this is what saved their life, just to put it like this. The terrorists were there for several hours, trying to open the door several times, but also taking position on the second floor with machine guns, with RPG launchers. And also, they were rooting through the home, opening the fridge, eating, drinking, resting on the couch, smoking, sitting on the floor, eating, having lunch, having dinner. Went through all the drawers in my parents' home, stole everything that was valuable. They even took my parents' credit cards and were buying things online while my parents are locked in the safe room. And my parents were just quiet, turned all the lights off. But anyway, they were very lucky because 12 hours later, the IDF was there and managed to kill the terrorist and eventually to evacuate my parents.
While Yarden's parents waited out in the shelter for 12 hours, his oldest brother, Shahar, fights the terrorists as part of the kibbutz security force.
And my oldest brother, Shahar, was part of the security team of the kibbutz. And he was, when everything started, he left his wife and 2 kids to fight, took his rifle and went out to fight to protect the community. And he was in the dental clinic, which became a famous story in Israel because this was a heroic fight of the kibbutz, of the security team of my brother Shahar. And they fought for 7 hours, preventing the terrorists from getting there. But after 7 hours, eventually, they ran out of ammunition, and the terrorists managed to get there and to murder them. But they did save this whole neighborhood because about 15 minutes after they were murdered, the IDF arrived there and managed to kill the terrorists and to eventually to evacuate the neighborhood. We're feeling the loss of my brother and the loss that it was only 15 minutes. But we also, for me, it gives me a lot of comfort to know that he saved many, including his own wife and 2 kids.
Yarden's aunt also lives in Be'eri. Her house is also attacked by the terrorists. She too takes refuge in the safe room. Here too, the terrorists are unable to get into the safe room. Instead, they set the house on fire, while Yarden's aunt remains inside the safe room.
And she was by herself in the safe room for 18 hours, locked herself in the safe room.
But it's unusual that you have a lock in the safe room.
Yes, she is one of the only few people that actually installed the lock in her safe room. And this is what saved her, because she had terrorists the whole day here, eventually burning the house down. And she was saved in the last moments before it would be too much. Because at some point the smoke penetrates into the safe room and then you can't breathe. And she told herself that she's not going to be hostage, she's not going to Gaza. She would prefer to suffocate in her safe room and not be taken by the terrorists. She heard them outside the window, and her only way to escape was through the window. The home was on fire, and they were waiting outside in the windows. They burned the house because they couldn't break in, and yeah, this little lock is what actually saved her, you know? Probably 15 shekel, 20 shekel. And you see, all this little thing.
Oh.
And this is what saved her eventually. because these locks it's not a lock. People had to fight for the handle, and she's 66 years old woman. She wouldn't fight with the terrorists. She's not stronger than the terrorists. And for her, she was very lucky, because eventually the IDF came and managed to kill the terrorist here and to rescue her in the last moments. And, only when I came to Be'eri after a few days, it was I saw the amount of damage, and of course we got all the names, and it was more and more. And except for my brother, I lost some of my best friends, community members, people that I knew all my life. And the shock and the overwhelming nature of such an atrocity, and losing so many people that you know, and so many of your friends, family members, community members on one day. For me, what I found comfort in, what was therapeutic for me, was to be active and to be outside walking, doing whatever I can for the community.
Today, Yarden is not only the kibbutz's representative and spokesperson, he is also in charge of Be'eri's vast orange groves, the Israeli oranges that are so popular around the world. Since October 7th, agriculture in the Gaza periphery has suffered greatly. Be'eri's orange groves, however, which cover about 15 hectares, are once again being fully cultivated.
So Yarden, this orchard, it belongs to the Kibbutz Be'eri.
Yes.
When did you start planting oranges here?
About from the first days of the kibbutz, so about probably 70 plus years ago. These trees are from, we always change the type of the orange to the newest one. So these trees specifically are from 2009, but we had oranges since the probably 60s or 70s.
So there are several varieties of oranges?
Yeah, we have, this is the orange of the beginning of the season, of the fall. And then we have another type of orange, which is for the middle of the winter, and then another type which is for the end of the winter in the spring.
What happens with these oranges? Are they staying in the land, or?
Most of them will be sold here in Israel, but the avocados and the other citrus, the clementines, they are exported to Europe, mostly Western Europe. The Hass avocado, which is the most common one that you have in Europe. So yeah, we will have about 1,500 tons of avocados this year that will be exported.
Do you know if you also export like to Germany, Austria, Switzerland?
Yes. We sell all over Western Europe.
Yarden, your grandfather was one of the founding fathers of Be'eri, right? And you was born in Be'eri, you were third generation.
Yeah.
And you're one of the responsible, let me say, spokesmen for Be'eri after October 7th. How is it for you to talk about October 7th, 23, and beside that to keep on going the normal life?
Yeah, for me it was very obvious from the first days after October 7 that my mission right now is going to be to move forward and to do whatever I need to rebuild the kibbutz. So for me, what I knew, this is what I knew. I knew oranges, I know avocado. This is what I've been doing for over 10 years now. And 2 weeks after October 7, we already went back to the fields to pick. All our Thai workers has returned to Thailand after 3 days after the attack. So we needed help, and we had a group of volunteers for a year. We had working only with volunteers.
From where did they come from?
From at the beginning, mostly from all over Israel, and then from all over the world. It was, for me, what lifted my spirit is the love and the support that we received from so many people. Because, you know, on that day I always say that on that day we experienced the worst form of human behavior possible on October 7. But since then, we're experiencing the best form of human behavior, and we had so much levels and support from people all over the world. And this is what gave me the strength to continue and to move forward and to know that we are not alone.
Be'eri was founded October 7th.
October 6th.
October 6th, 1946.
6th, yes.
And actually, this would have been a day of joy, a day of celebration.
The day before October 7, we had the celebration of 77th birthday to Be'eri. This is why there was many people that were in Be'eri on that weekend, because they came for the celebration. And you know, it's been 77 years on October 6, and hopefully by October 6, 2026, it will be our 80th birthday. We will already be back in Be'eri. And this will be the year of return, you know. So these people are coming to 5 years to Israel to work in the agriculture. They're from Thailand. They leave wife and kids back home. They send the money to Thailand every month.
Wow.
And for them, it's the difference between, because the salary they get in Israel is about 10 times what they would get in Thailand.
Wow.
So for them, it's the difference between sending their kids to college, buy a new home. And even though they have to leave their family for 5 years, they do come back once or twice during the 5 years to visit. But like in many third world countries, they rely on this work to better their family's life. And they've been. They were here on October 7.
They suffered.
And no one got murdered or killed from Be'eri on that day, but they came back after 3 days back to Thailand, and after about 6-7 months they started to come back.
Wow.
And now we have more than we had before, and even we can have Thai people that already been here 5 years, returned to Thailand, and now they came back for a second term. Before this, it was not allowed by the Israeli government.
Do you like it to work here?
Yeah, I like.
Yeah?
I happy.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks great.
Darin, they say it's good. When
Reconstruction has begun in Be'eri. Not only are the homes destroyed in the devastating attack being rebuilt, but an entirely new residential community is taking shape here. Yarden says, "We are building more homes than we lost, and we are expanding and enlarging the kibbutz."
So this is the area where new houses were built, and your aunt will also live here in this area?
Yeah, right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
What do you think when it will be finished, when she can move again to Be'eri?
In about a year from now, probably.
And your parents?
My parents, they can already come back, but they want to be, of course, with the rest of the family and the community. So they are in Chatzerim, in our temporary homes. You know, we are going to build more homes than we lost. We're going to make the kibbutz bigger, better. We're going to make it a center for the whole region, not just for the residents of Be'eri. And this is our answer. You know, we choose life. We will return, and we will return stronger than before.
At the moment you have two jobs. You're working for the orchard still.
Yeah.
You're working as a spokesman, as a representative for Be'eri.
Yeah, but I feel it's very meaningful for me to speak and to share the story to the world and the people around the world to know what happened here and the message of returning and resilience. Of course, the loss of my brother will always be, and it will never be exactly as it was, but it will be different. But it is what it is, and we will be here and remember him and move forward, like he would wish us to do.
How is it like for you if you get support, financial support, help support in the orchards from Christians from Germany? There is an organization, the International Christian Embassy Jerusalem, and the German branch is financing the rebuild of the dental clinic and also for the rehab center. How is it for you and for the people who are living here in Be'eri?
I think it shows a lot about the bond that we have between the Christians and the Jewish people who live here. And I think it represents the support that we receive not only from Jewish people around the world, but from Christians also. And the ICEJ has been big supportive since day one. Also in picking the fruits and being volunteering and helping us. Just recently there was a group that came to help us clean the kibbutz in the landscaping and so on, and they keep coming and been very supportive from the beginning, and it's, you know, it feels good to know that people want to help us and they support us.
Dear viewers, what has moved me most of all is the hope and the courage to rebuild in this deeply conflicted region. And ladies and gentlemen, Israel has long since become a test for us all. And anyone who demonizes the only democracy in the entire Middle East today betrays the values that Europe has long upheld. The team at Faszination Israel has been out in the field again today. We are on the ground, giving a voice to the people here. We can only do this work because many friends support us. And may I ask and invite you today to help us with your donation, so that we can continue to show what is otherwise not shown. Thank you for joining us today. As always, I bid you farewell for today with a heartfelt shalom.